the first recommendation on our list, which is the Gardens by the Bay. Singapore is already widely known for being a garden state. No, not New Jersey, but the Gardens by the Bay are one of the boldest garden displays in the entire world. There are 3 different garden districts surrounding the bay and quite a few different areas to explore. Not only is a stroll through the garden a relaxing environment for realigning your inner peace, but it's also a visual masterpiece of man-made and natural beauty. During the day, the vegetation's natural colors delight the senses, but at night, the gardens become an illuminated masterpiece that is one of the most widely photographed attractions around the world. At number 2 is Clark Quay. Named after Sir Andrew Clark, one of Singapore's most influential politicians from its colonial years, Clark Quay is now a retail and dining district on the waterfront. Here you will find good dining of both street food and upscale variety, as well as festivals and entertainment at various times throughout the year. At number 3 is a trip to Marina Bay. You know you're near Marina Bay when you can spot the Marina Bay Sands Hotel in the skyline. This dominating hotel consists of 3 main towers that appear to be propping up a cruise ship in the middle of the air. If you are ever contemplating visiting a city with a photogenic nightlife, this place is it. There are many options for shopping, dining, entertainment, as well as parks surrounding the bay. At number 4 is Sentosa Island. Now, Sentosa Island is the self-proclaimed best place to go in Singapore, and it wouldn't take long after arriving here to understand why. You could make a video on just the top 10 things to do on Sentosa Island, which actually sounds like something we might just do. Our recent time on Sentosa Island was a great experience, and one worth sharing with all of you. Sentosa Island has sandy beaches, golf courses, nature preserves, theme parks, water parks, aquariums, shopping malls, and more. At number 5 is Singapore Botanic Garden. If you haven't caught on by now, Singapore has a lot of gardens, and there's no shame in that. Only a few years after the establishment of the British colony, the country's founder, Sir Stamford Raffles, created the concept of national gardening on the island. The Singapore Botanic Garden has been around for more than 150 years and made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage Site list back in 2015. Sir Stamford Raffles was a botanist and naturist after all, and prior to his introduction of gardening, the island was not really well suited for agriculture and relied too much on foreign trade. At number 6 is the Singapore Flyer. It may have been inspired by the infamous London Eye, but it's roughly 100 feet taller and feels right at home by the water. Not just a Ferris wheel, but a giant observation wheel, just so we can keep the story straight. Over the past 12 plus years, this has become one of the biggest tourist attractions in all of Asia, and one round trip on the wheel lasts for approximately 30 minutes. They even have an option to take down a cold glass of the famous Singapore Sling cocktail while making you go around. Or if you prefer, you can have a meal at nighttime where you can book a fancy dinner in one of the observation cars and have one of the best views of any cityscape anywhere in the world. At number 7 is the Singapore River Safari. And if you think about an aquarium, but with all of the attractions being dedicated to just freshwater river creatures, this is it. There are exhibits with river animals from all around the world, including the Nile River, the Amazon, and the Mekong River, and over 200 species of animals reside here, as well as 400 different plant species from the same areas. Additionally, there are themed rides for people of all ages to explore and learn about various freshwater habitats from around the world. At number 8 is Resort World Sentosa. It's not actually just an aquarium, it's an oceanarium. And unless you've been here before, knowing the difference might be hard to understand. More than 100,000 animals call the SEA Aquarium home, and the teams that take care of the wildlife are dedicated to assisting in the conservation of oceanic plants and wildlife around the world. On site, there is also the Adventure Cove Water Park and many other attractions, including the next stop on our list. At number 9 is Universal Studios Singapore. Pretty much the same as any other Universal Studios, it's worth going to if you're in the area. It's a great place to let loose and have a little bit of adventure. But if theme parks are not really your cup of coffee, there's still plenty else to do around town. Last but not least on our list is number 10, Merlion Park. Merlion Park is the park that pays homage to the potential reason for the name of Singapore. Most likely originating from the Malay term Singapura, meaning lion land, the merlion is a fish-like hybrid of the lion and the fish. Think mermaid, but with a lion's upper body. This strange creature is very symbolic to the people of Singapore, and it has undergone much care since its original construction. It was even once struck by lightning, which caused enough damage to put it out of commission for a few years.